So, I'm planet hopping. And I can do it pretty quickly, I think, if I head over and do what I did last time and just fly through. And, oh god, I hope I remember where I landed. I went through the cannon, so we'll come here and fire all thrusters. Perfecto. Slowed it right down. Oh, oh, come on, baby. It's the gravity inside, man. It's so crazy how much I'm fighting it. Right, there she is. So, where was... It was in here. That's the control center there, I think. Oh, come on, baby. Was this the controls? Yes, so I can land here. Almost like they designed it to be landed on. Come on, baby, just up a bit more. Oh, come on. Just stay still. So glad I have my spacesuit on. Right, down we go. Activate. Oh, it's when I move. I thought the black hole was being manipulated by that orb. Right. Back into my spaceship. It's probably loads of time to do this. Now, the fastest way out is probably just go straight through the black hole. Yep. Probably go through the black hole. White Hole Station. Yep. And then we need to head to Ember Twin. Well, it's not Ember Twin, it's Ash Twin, and I need to get to. It's Ash Twin. But, and then I can... I did have an autopilot? Yeah, I did. So I will make sure that we're away from the sun and then engage the autopilot so we can slow down. Retro rockets are firing already. Oh my god! I have no idea how close that was. Did that so quickly as well. We have a little bit of a weight on our hands. I suppose I could always go to... Where is she? She's hiding behind it. Only I can lose another planet. Right. Let's land over here and make some repairs. Advance the time by maybe 2-3 minutes. And then that should be enough for what we need. Right. Landing here. Camera. Landing camera was damaged. That was everything. Oh, that's not too bad. Ow. Doors off. Right. Where are we? We are over here. Come on, baby. There she is. There she is. Nice and steady. Like her glove. And now we just need to stand here and wait before we get to the planet we need to be at. And not warp back this time. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. Right, we're out. There she is. Right, we're not jumping this time. We're just going to take our time and we're going to walk. We're going to walk. Right, how do I get into this thing? Because there was, what, tablets and stuff down here as well. Right, here we go. There we go, there we go. Right, okay. We're in. Excellent. Right. Yep. Statues. Scrolls. Oh, there's one there as well. Right. Where am I taking this first black hole core, and why am I taking any remaining cores once they're ready? The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. Yeah, because they use the they launch their ships with the cannons. All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In case, Poke, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Poke, I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up with Root and help him deliver the first core to the Ash Twin. Just make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. Oh. The tower designed in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Oh, right, okay. I figured this out without that. I kind of figured that'd be what it would do. I still need to get there. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flame in the warp tower design. A flaw, not a flame, a flaw. Namely, that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver will never align overhead. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Does he not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of the corresponding astral body? This isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. I seem to recall that this was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realise the Hourglass Twins are so closely together that they function as a single astral body with a shared alignment point in between them. Ah. Well, there you go. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the centre of the astral body which is tuned? We don't need the alignment of the be exact, it only needs to be with 5 degrees astral body centre. Of note, this gives a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, the Nomi stepped into the warp platform and the window will be immediately warped, so you would need to be careful around the platform or... Oh yeah, that's right, yeah. Due to an accidental transport, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomad, but if, for example, if the tower's base was to shift even slightly, that tower will no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomad, provided the next Nomad is not Poke. Huh. Okay, it's showing you how it works. That's cool. Right, okay. There's the stone. Is there anything else? Right, so I take this stone back to that platform down the bottom. Jeez. Right, where are we? Where are we? Stone, 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 stone. I put it here. Ash Twin projection stone. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of the Ash Twin. That's what we took out. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. No, it isn't. Is everything well at the forge? The core durability. Yeah, I've read this already. Cool. So what? So this is just going to show me the inside of the Ash Twin projection stone. Yeah. Okay. Oh, jeez, don't fall. Okay, so there was nothing else in here. I don't think. No. This was all that was in here. Right. Cool. Ow. So they were making their own warp core, and the warp core can be retrieved from the vessel, and we can get to the vessel by avoiding the anglerfish. I can go back. I can go back to where I need to be. That's going to turn off in a minute. That's going to turn off in a minute. Don't. Let me back. Let me back. Perfect. Whoa. Okay. My ship is up there. Where's my ship? My ship is around here. My ship's about to explode because it's stuck. Damn. I don't think I'll get into this in time. Oh, we're being squished. We're being squished. Oh, we're out. Right. Computer. Let's go to the computer and we'll find out what the computer says on where we need to go left. And I think it's literally just the Ember Twin and the Dark Bramble. Blackhole Forge. Oh! Ash Twin. There are... High Energy Lab. High Energy Lab. I need to get into the High Energy Lab. A warp tour alignment is not a receiver. Rather, a warp is always the center of its corresponding astral body. The warp receiver must be located on or close to its orbits. Yes. The hourglass. Yes, yes, yes. The diagram depicts the angle of warp and its corresponding astral body. The warp angles are not exact. They need to be within 5 degrees of the astral center. This results in a slightly longer warp window than roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. Not immediately though, there is okay. Blackhole Forge, Hanging City. The Hanging City... Oh, the Hanging City was telling us about the Anglerfish Fossil. Spinning beneath brittle hollows, northern glacier of the city, I found a switch. The reasons the Blackhole Forge. The number debated how to obtain the powerful, highly advanced warp core. I need this to get to this. Ooh, the Sunless City. Ah, goddamn. Right. Okay. I need. Is that it? It is. That is literally it. And then the Sunless City gets me to the High Energy Lab. It is literally. Anglerfish Fossil. I've done everything on every planet. No. Yeah. Dark Bramble. I've done everything on every planet except the Ember Twin. I need the Sunless City, the Lake Bed Cave, the High Energy Lab, the Anglerfish. Okay, so I need to figure out how to get there. Nomai City built into the walls of a huge underground cavern. The city is divided vertically into 4 districts. The Nomai debated building. Yeah, how did I get there though? I'm just gonna have to go exploring, and the way that I'm gonna have to do that is by starting again. And now time is against me because that is the method I need. Right. Okay. Ember Twin. Ember Twin unlocks the Dark Bramble, which is the last clue. Then I have no idea. I have no idea what we do next. I just have all the clues. What the hell do you do? I have all the clues, but I don't know what to do. I think. Because if I take the core out, we still explode. We need to figure out to get a different ending that doesn't just end in our death, we need to do something with the cores. The vessel will have information. The vessel will have... So, wait a minute. They have been here for generations across all the planets. So these are the kids of the people that first came. So there will be logs on the vessel. Lost knowledge that we need to know. I wonder if I'm able to put in... I wonder if I'm able to put in the coordinates of the Eye of the Universe. Do you know what I mean? And then it might do something. The AI on the ship might do something, and maybe I'll be able to warp. Maybe I'll be able to warp the vessel, but the vessel's core was damaged, so maybe I need to take the. Maybe I need to take the core from the Ash Twin project, place it in the vessel, then activate the vessel with the coordinates to the Eye of the Universe to get the Eye of the Universe ending. Maybe. What am I doing here, guys? I've totally got distracted. Right, I need to follow... I need to... we need to go through the cave system to find the city. So I need to keep flying around until I find the high energy lab, which is there. I'm gonna get lost, guys. There'll be like a montage of me getting lost here. Land here. Spacesuit on, let's go. Here we go, make it across. Oh, come on. There we go. Right. Anglerfish. We need to find the anglerfish. The finding the vessel relies on the anglerfish clue. Right. Passage we cannot tell. Right. Right. What's this? Keep moving, friends. There's nothing but interest. Do not follow this tunnel. Right, okay. Wait a minute, that was the anglerfish, right? So if I go this way, did I turn? I need that. That's where I am. We come from there. Right, so it is a fossil. It is literally just a skull. Okay, that's fine. And it's quite close to where we are right now. So surely there must be a way to keep to this level. We actually have to go up. No. Okay. We're fine. Found an enormous cavern at the end of this passage with a piece promising. I believe we can construct a long-term shelter there. Wise choice. I've done this before, I'm just trying to remind myself. We must hurry, the pathway is filling with sand. So we go this way. I think. We don't go that way. We go this way. Path to shelter is somewhat convoluted, so follow instructions up ahead closely. To reach the shelter, walk forward until you meet the sandfall at the pit, then turn left, continue to the room with the rock column, and climb up through the opening. Right, okay. I did this last time. Let's just double check, because I got lost. To reach the shelter, walk forward until, and then turn left. So watch the column, turn left. Come through, and then I think it was a case we got into here, and then there was a hole, and this is where I got lost last time, and you go up. There we go. Right. It's easier once you know how, or you remember. Okay, so where are we going now? We're going here, and then it's be cautious crossing the chasm ahead, the bridge, yep. Once on the far side, look for the tunnel hidden behind the fallen sand. Tunnel behind the fallen sand. Get in there, guys. You're doing well. There's only a little further until we go to the shelter. You can rest there. Hurry before the sand comes, okay? We don't go down, do we? Here we are. Here we are. Here we are. Oxygen tank filled. Right. Anglerfish lookout. I needed that stone! Oh, bugger. Right, okay, we came through there, so that must be Anglerfish lookout. This is amazing. Look inside this cave. How did this come to rest here? We haven't encountered others in these caves. I think this is a rare find. From what we can see, I believe the specimen is very old indeed. Imagine what we might learn if we examine it. That's what I'm trying to do. We both agree it's unlikely that this dry planet is this horror's place of origin, especially considering we obstructed the vessel's evacuation. Clearly the hole is too small to fit through hypothesis. There is another entrance to the cave. If there is, I will find it. Okay. An update, we need to find a way inside. Okay, cool. Which way do we go? Which way do we go? That's the overlook, so it's not that way. That's the overlook. Is it through here? Nope. It's not that way. That's the way we came through. Right, okay, so that's the overlook. Right, what's this? Stepping Stone District. It's down there. High Energy Lab Trailhead. Tempted to get the high. I don't know where I'm going here. Again, I feel like I'm too far down. Oh, wait a minute. Haha, no, that's just the... Okay. Eye Shrine. Stepping Stone District. I thought I would get to the anglerfish in the underground city. We're meeting at the fossil fish cave to play. If you're too big to climb through the hole, okay. You have to go the long way, but it isn't far. Go to Stepping Stone Cave and then up into the fossil fish cave. I just tried to get the fossil fish cave, but I couldn't find the entrance. Where is it? Remember to feed the fossil fish first. If you go to the anglerfish, throw a light into his mouth, he'll oh! 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 You throw a light, and he'll show you the way. Right. Sugar. Which way was it? It was this one, right? No, wasn't that one. Ow. Oxygen. Anglerfish was there. We're gonna go up here, and we're gonna. that's enough. I hope that's enough. Stepping Stone Cave. Right, I need to turn off all the other districts except the Stepping Stone one so I can see where I'm going. Right, so that's Anglerfish Overlook off. Entry lab, trailhead. Off. Right. So is that you there? Don't break the rocks. Stepping Stone Cave. Never been in here. I'm running out of fuel as well. Right, so there should be a light source that's going to show me the way. Allegedly. And I'm assuming it's... up there. Oh, so freaky. Whoever was it, what? Whoever was it when we ended last time is the anglerfish. Rule change, the anglerfish now has to wear a blindfold and do not peek. Why am I changing it? It's too hard for you. It's too hard if you can't see anything. Aunt Pie says real anglerfish are blind, so you have to wear a blindfold. The rule stands. They're blind? It's okay. They're blind. They're blind. It's okay if younger kids don't wear blindfolds when they're at the rest of us. The rest of us. When the anglerfish says go, the little anglerfish sneaks across to the other side. If the anglerfish catches you, you're eaten. Last little fish to be caught is the new anglerfish. The old anglerfish gives the new anglerfish the blindfold to be caught. They're blind. Noise. I was thrusting. I was thrusting. How'd I get? What's this? Few seconds. More clues. Anglerfish study. An update. When I was making sketches of the anglerfish, I observed the children I saw earlier playing here again. They have added a rule to the game that incorporates our research. It's wonderful. I'm entirely delighted. It's never too early to appreciate biology. The long growth protruding from its head is bioluminescent. Perhaps it is used, this growth, to attract prey, a lure. Visually, the specimen appears to be of the same species as the anglerfish in the Dark Bramble. We don't believe it's originated from this planet. The anglerfish digestive tract suggests death by starvation. Oh. Is this the door that I found up the top side? It is. Oh my god. They're blind. So I'm not to make a... So I can fly past their faces? No. That's... I'm not looking forward to that. I don't know how much time I have left. I have another pass. Right, I think we reset. We reset now that I know what I need. I've got two options. I try and get in the high energy lab so I can put off the fact that I have to sneak past a fish I don't like. Right. I am putting off going back to the Dark Bramble. We have more to explore, thankfully, at the Ember Twin. Because the Dark Bramble... the fact that I have to sneak past the fish... So that means... That's loud. Did I coast? How did I course correct and change direction? Well, first of all, let's not you know, let's just yeah. Thank you. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Right. So, round and round and round we go. There is the energy lab. We're gonna land our ship nice and snug here. Woo! Let's just take it easy and don't hit the wall. There we go. No damage done. Right, I should be able to get to the Sunless City easier now. A little bit easier. I should be able to get to the Sunless City a wee bit easier now that I've kind of remembered the route. I hated being in here. I absolutely hated being in here. Right, so... Yep, this way. It's all about speed. Yep. Oh god, I'm so glad that didn't break. Here. Left. It's all about speed, as quickly as you can. And then through the hole. Up. Feels okay just now. I'm probably using far too much. I had a horrible thought. How loud's my jetpack in comparison to a spaceship? It's gonna be that, right? I'm gonna have to use my jetpack to get past the anglerfish. But then how do I get out with the core if I have to bring the core back? Right. So, this one, Eye Shrine, high, trailhead. There we go. You've got to get down here so fast. The high energy lab. We're doing it, guys. We're doing it. Just follow the glowing cable. And don't be... Oh, don't do that to me. Oh, come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a... Nah, do I have to wait? Don't patch. Do I have to wait till I can walk across this then? That doesn't give me a lot of time. It is, I'm gonna have to walk across this. I need to get into the high energy lab. I feel like we're gonna get the good ending. We're gonna get the good ending. We're not just gonna be, you died. We're gonna get the good ending. He says as he does that to himself. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Let me over. Let me over. Let me over. Now. Run, 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 run. Not helpful. Right, follow this. Oh no. Yeah. Oh, this is not. This has got me stressed out now. Can I be... Oh, there we go. Whew. Oh, it's such a horrible feeling. Right. Where am I? Right, here we go. That's going down the way. Fuel remaining. Okay. We're under the... Under the lab? I need, oh, I'm running out of fuel. I need to get to that, right, okay. Let's just do baby jumps. Little baby jumps. And then up. We're in. To something. We're into something. Where are we? High energy lab, right? Yeah, let's just activate stuff. Launch scout. That doesn't really fly very much. Okay. Let's read the research notes before we start guessing. Records show Nomai arriving at the warp receiver on Brittle Hollow very slightly before departing from the Whitehall station. Rami and I are devising an experiment to test if this is a real phenomenon or a machine error. That's right, this is what this is for. In theory, we want to try to reproduce is a negative amount of time lapse between something entering the black hole and exiting the white hole at its destination. Initial things first. Our experiment setup will first pair a small black hole core with a small white hole core to mimic the setup, of the station. It is possible for an object to exit a white hole before entering the corresponding black hole. Okay. An update. Our experiment has reproduced the anomaly in arrival and departure times, but Pi is unconvinced that it's more than an equipment error. I hope to strengthen the effect to render it visible to the... Okay. To that end, we've decided to try adding more energy. I imagine the Sunless City energy supply should be quite sufficient. Of note, Rami Yarrow requests that we let him know before we reroute the energy for the experiment. All available energy has been rerouted from the city to our experiment. Rami and I are about to run a new test. Hypothesis confirmed, hypothesis confirmed. I saw it, Pi saw it, hypothesis confirmed. This is beyond extraordinary. This changes everything. What a beautiful day for the intersection of abstract theory and practical application. Yeah, I hope my ship computer can tell me what that means. Right. The Southern Observatory is asking if creating a 22-minute interval is possible. That is to have something arrive 22 minutes before it is actually sent through the warp. We've learned the negative interval of time between departure and arrival can be increased by adding more energy to the warp core. Problematically, the energy required to extend the interval increases at an exponential rate. Hypothesis: creating a 22-minute long interval is possible, but we're currently unable to generate the necessary energy. Ram and I believe it would be necessary to invent a new method of producing energy. A thrilling but enormous undertaking would also require advanced warp technology able to handle such energy. That's the Ash Twin Project's core. We would also likely need an enormous space to fit these new energy and warp technologies together. The only location would be the Ash Twin. The energy is currently unavailable. You say you're a gas pie. My pun was intended, Rami, so I believe... Okay, so they're wanting to blow up the sun to get the energy to make this work? I think. The Ash Twin Project will be our biggest undertaking. To build it, we need a way to travel quickly between the Ash Twin and each location that holds crucial project materials. What if we used warp towers like the ones we have on the Whitehall station to connect Ash Twin directly to each critical location? Of note, each tower on Ash Twin will warp to a different planet. My gratitude to those who noted my impressive language. Yes, the sun is not a planet. I believe this has been sufficiently clarified. We can design each tower to visually reflect its warp's destination. The giant steep tower, for instance, could resemble a cyclone, and we could model Timberhurst Tower as a geyser monument. Right, okay, I can see it now. Polk, Root and I can begin work on this immediately in the Blackhole Forge. This will keep us busy. So it's a geyser, the twins, the sun, the black hole furnace, and that is the giant steep. It's a vortex. That's what the last one was. Okay. And this is the way out. Right. Ship's computer, please help me. Teach it to me like speak to me like I'm 5. The Nomai successfully reproduced the temporal anomaly first observed at the Whitehall station. Warped object appeared to arrive before they departed. The Nomai discovered they could increase the negative time interval between arrival and departure by adding energy to the warp course. So, okay. The Nomai wanted to know if the 22-minute negative time interval was possible. So they invented time travel using wormholes. They've basically blasted energy into a wormhole to manipulate time, to go back in time. And these are just the designs. The Lake Bed Cave is still to be done. We've done pretty much everything except this. Oh. Right. Heal up. How much time we got left? Oh, we've got quite a bit of time. There's still stuff at the observatory at the Sunless City, but I don't know how much. Let's do it. We can come back here. I think there's too much time passed. We need to come back when the Ember Twin is not half full, say. Right. Where are you? Oh, I'm not looking forward to this. Right. Here we go. I hate that noise. Right. If my hypothesis is correct, I need to coast. I need to coast. I can use the scout to see what's through. The first area had nothing. The first area had nothing. I think I had nothing. I think the first area had nothing, so I'm just gonna head like that. That's it. By the way, we are coasting. Land on it, land on it. Yeah, it's landed on it. Perfect. Right. So. Right. That's what we need to do. We need to stop floating in multiple directions and just float forward. Let's give it a bit of speed. Right. So here's the tunnel. So we'll stop here. The vessel is in here. Right. Match velocity. Fire. How? How am I supposed to get through that? What the hell was that? Is that eggs? I'm not touching any controls. If I hit this, it's gonna... If I touch this, it's gonna eat me. Why are we slowing? Oh. Just keep moving slowly. Just keep moving slowly. These are eggs. These are eggs, that's why they're glowing. Right. The question is, where is the vessel? Not that way. Potentially that way. But these could lead me back to the start. Oh, right a bit. Go in the hole, go in the hole, go in the hole. Get the answer. Keep going. Keep going. We went into another one. We're just going round and round. So it's not that way. It's maybe this way. No, that's a fish. They're fish. Is it in here? Hello? Go in the hole. Nah. Come on, in the hole. Damn it. I'm not moving because I'm not making any noise. There we go. I feel like we're just getting smaller and smaller and smaller. We're just going round and round. Duplicate signal. There's a load more vines around here, so is it in this room with us? Do you know what I mean? Like, I can't see very far. You know what I mean? Ooh. It could be in here. I just can't see it because of the fog. There's one right up there. I don't know if I've looked this way already. I'm so glad I can turn. It might be that I need to enter this chamber and then leave it. Yeah. trying to think. Have I just... I've attached the scout to myself. I mean, that's genius. I can see where the hell I'm going now. Having to get out the cockpit so I can see what's going on. Problem I've got, I think this has only got one. Tunnel. Yeah, it's only got one of these in it. Yeah. Right, slow it down. Match velocity. Yeah. I did it again. I attached it to my backside. I'm going round this. Oh, there we go. Oh, that disappeared. Why did that like this? Is that because it's behind the I think I need to find the Know My gravesite again. And they could hear the distress signal through the core. Fire my scout. And then I'll get duplicate signals. And I'll have to follow the duplicate signals. I might have like 2 or 3 duplicate signals and I'll have to try and guess which one's the right one. Maybe? Yeah, because I'm just going round and round. Right. I'm just going round and round, that's the problem. Right, we're back at the start again. Right. I think it was that one. Let's see if I can figure it out. So I know which one I'm going to when I come back. I think it's that one. Let's just go quickly because we're running out of time. You're a fish. Nah. There's stuff all around here. Please don't let this be... Please don't let this be the vessel area. And I've accidentally found it. Nope, that's not the vessel. attach the scout to myself.